Children, let us do more about this chapter. Now we will be reading about the power resources, power that plays the important role in our life. Let us move ahead. Power sources, they are very much important for us because they help to run the different gadgets like the fans in our houses, the washing machine, refrigerator, iron, vacuum cleaner. They all work with the help of the power, electricity, and then that has made our life comfortable. That is the role of, that is the importance of science and technology that has changed our life very fast. Now that plays an important role in our life because power that help us to run the industries, to go on with agriculture, transport, communication and defense. The power sources, they are divided into two categories, that is conventional and non-conventional source of energy. What is conventional source of energy? That is the source of energy which we have been using since centuries. They are the firewood and fossil fuels. They are the two main conventional sources of energy. Now these conventional sources of energy, they are like oil, natural gas, firewood, coal and hydel power. They are the main sources of energy, of conventional energy. They all have the advantages and डिसएडवांटेज. हर एक चीज़ के अपने फ़ायदे और नुकसान होते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट द फायरवुड. फायरवुड के क्या फ़ायदे हैं और क्या नुकसान है. फायरवुड दैट इज़ ईजीली, दैट कैन बी ईजीली एक्सेस, आसानी से मिल जाती है. इट प्रोवाइड्स एनर्जी टू अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ people because a lot many people they are poor and depend on the firewood. Now what are the disadvantages? These the firewood causes pollution, and collection of the firewood that is time consuming. It promotes the greenhouse effect as well as the firewood. अगर हमें जलाने के लिए लकड़ी नहीं मिलेगी then we have to cut the trees and that leads to deforestation. Now we come on to the another conventional source, that is coal. कोल के भी अपने फ़ायदे और नुकसान हैं. द एडवांटेज, एक्सटेंसिवली अवेलेबल, ये हमें एक ही स्थान पे काफ़ी अधिक मात्रा में प्राप्त हो जाता है. एंड एफिशिएंट कन्वर्जन टू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी and it can be used to produce electricity. But what are the disadvantages? Coal causes pollution and it needs to be, it cannot be taken from one place to another at a time. Now we see the benefits of oil and natural gas. Then we will see the disadvantages of these both together. Oil, that is easy to transport from one place to another with the help of the tankers, as well as oil becomes the basis of the petrochemical industries. What is the advantages of natural gas? Natural gas के क्या फ़ायदे हैं? It is easy to transport from one place to another with the help of the pipelines. अब बच्चों अगर हम देखें then how the natural gas is brought from the coast of Gujarat to our area, that is with the help of the pipeline. It is cleaner than oil and coal. ये दोनों pollution create करते हैं, but natural gas it does not pollute the air, as well as it is cheaper than oil. Now let us see what are the disadvantages of natural gas and oil. इससे ऑक्सीजन का नुकसान होता है बेटा. If there is the leakage, it harms oxygen. As well as the pollutants released, they cause acid rain. जो pollution होता है उसके कारण that causes, that leads to acid rain. And the exploration of new fuel is not easy. अगर हमें, if we know that oil and natural gas they are available, they are in the Arabian Sea in near Bombay, as well as in Gujarat, there in Assam. If we need to find out the some other places, that is time consuming. Next we come on to हाइडल पावर की जल ऊर्जा कैसे प्राप्त होती है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव द एडवांटेजेस लाइक इट इज़ नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, कोई प्रदूषण नहीं होता है. प्रमोट्स इरिगेशन एंड फिशिंग. द वाटर वॉट एवर इज लेफ्ट ओवर आफ्टर द जनरेशन ऑफ हाइडल पावर, that water is used for irrigation and fishing, as well as it is hydel power project, they are cheap. हमें पानी को इधर उधर से खरीदना थोड़ा ही पड़ेगा. water whatever we have in the form of rain that can be collected. Now the disadvantages of hydel power, that is the if we need to establish the dam, then we need to displace a lot many people of the local community. Another is inundates low, that is the collection of water that is not fast, as well as it is very much expensive to set up the dams. That was about the conventional sources of energy. Let us move ahead. Now firewood. Firewood, I have told you, it is widely used for cooking and heating, and in our country more than 50% of people as well as the villagers, they depend on this source of energy, firewood. These fossil fuels, they also become the source of energy, power, because the plants and animals which were trapped between the layer of the earth, then they turn into fossil fuels. And the fossil fuels like coal, petroleum and natural gas, they are the main sources of the conventional energy. In our country, the rate of growing that of the power resources, that is increasing, but in this way we are harming the natural resources, we are harming the conventional sources. Now we come on to coal. Coal is the another conventional source of energy, as well as it is fossil fuel. It is available in large quantity and it is used for domestic, it is used as domestic fuel, used in industry, as well as it becomes the raw material fuel there in iron and steel industry. It was also used to run the steam engines, and this is also used to generate electricity. The electricity produced with the help of coal is known as thermal power. Now there are the giant ferns, there were the giant ferns, those get buried in the layer of the earth. Because of that, coal is considered as the buried sunshine, क्योंकि इसको धरती के अंदर से खोद कर निकाला जाता है. The leading coal producers there throughout the world, they are China, USA, Germany and Russia, South Africa as well as France. But in our country, coal is produced there in Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro, there in Jharkhand. Mostly the minerals, coal, that is found there in the region of Jharkhand. Now we come on to the another one, that is petroleum. Petroleum, that is again available from the layers of the rocks, and it is extracted with the process known as drilling. There the large or deep wells are bored there in the offshore region and the coastal region. समुद्र के सतह में जाकर लगाया जाता है या फिर तटीय इलाकों में यह प्राप्त होता है. The oil whatever we got in the initial form, that is known as crude oil, and it is mixed with a lot many impurities. From there it is sent to the refineries. Then we get a variety of products like diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastic and other lubricants. As coal, it is known as buried sunshine. In the same way, petroleum is known as black gold. Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arab and Qatar, they are the countries which produce oil in the large, petroleum there in the large quantity. USA, Russia, Venezuela and Algeria, they are also the leading countries. And in our country, oil that is produced there in Digboi in Assam and Mumbai, that is in the Arabian Sea, the place is Bombay High. As well as oil is also found in the delta of Krishna and Godavari. These are the reasons there. Next we come on to the next source, that is natural gas. Natural gas that is found with petroleum deposit, and we need to be careful very much while extraction of natural gas. It is found with petroleum, and if we do not be careful, it may catch fire. This can be used as the domestic and the industrial fuel, mainly the countries like Russia, Norway, UK and Netherlands. They are the major producers of natural gas. In our country, natural gas is produced there in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan में है बेटा ये, Krishna, Godavari Delta, Tripura and some other areas again there in offshore in Mumbai. Now the use of this natural gas that is increasing very much. That is increasing very much. Now the resources, if they would be used in the same way, soon they can be disappeared. So we need to be careful very much for the use of this natural gas. Nowadays the another pure way to use this natural gas, that is known as CNG, compressed natural gas, and it has become very much popular because it is eco-friendly and it can be used as the fuel in the automobiles. Okay beta. Now we come on to the last conventional source of energy, that is known as hydel power. Hydel power means the power which is generated with the help of water. Here the rainwater that is stored in dams, and these dams, they are established to generate electricity. They are the large turbines, large blades, they are established to generate electricity. When the water that falls on the turbines, these turn fast and generator, it helps to produce electricity. Then this is called hydroelectricity. The water whatever is left over, that is used for irrigation, and that also is supplied there in our houses. I want to tell you here that 1/4 of the world's electricity that is produced with the help of the hydel power. The leading producer countries of hydel power, they are Paraguay, Norway, Brazil and China. In India also we have the different hydel power stations, but I am telling you the names only of a few. Bhakhra Nangal Dam there in Punjab, Gandhi Sagar Dam there in Gujarat, Nagarjun Sagar Dam there in Andhra Pradesh. In this way, these are few only, and there are a lot many which help to produce the electricity in a large number. Children, now we come on to the other one, non-conventional sources of energy. Before I move ahead, I want to show you these water projects, how the water that comes down on the turbine, you can see there at the back side dam where the water is stored, and then towards your side there is the water reservoir. From there the water that is released to the water turbine, and that running water help to turn the mobile, and it help to generate the electricity. Okay children, let us move ahead. This is the another source of energy that is known as non-conventional source of energy. As we are using the resources carelessly, and these are the fossil fuels, if we remain on in the same way, soon they would exhaust, वो जल्दी ही ख़त्म हो जाएंगे. Then how we would be able to work? Here the science and technology that has worked to use the non-conventional sources of energy. Which are the non-conventional sources of energy? They are the solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, nuclear power energy, biogas, as well as geothermal energy. As I have told about the benefits, advantages and disadvantages of conventional sources, in the same way we have the advantages and disadvantages of all these here also. First of all, we will talk about the solar energy. Solar energy एडवांटेज क्या होते हैं बेटा? इनएग्जॉस्टिबल, कभी भी ख़त्म नहीं होती है. नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, इससे कोई पोल्यूशन भी नहीं होता है. बट व्हाट आर द डिसएडवांटेजेस? एक्सपेंसिव, बहुत खर्चीली है, एंड डिफ्यूज्ड सोर्स, सो गेट्स वेस्टेड. इसको लगाना बहुत ज़्यादा खर्चीला है. Might be some of you must have and you must know about it. Now we come on to the another source of energy, that is wind energy. क्या फ़ायदे हैं? नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, अगेन इससे प्रदूषण नहीं होता है. लो कॉस्ट प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, हमें तो बस एक इक्विपमेंट ही सेट करना है बेटा, एंड दैट हेल्प्स टू रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट ऑफ द एनर्जी. इट इज़ सेफ एंड क्लीन, कहीं कुछ नुकसान भी नहीं होता है. बट व्हाट इज़ द डिसएडवांटेजेस? नॉइस पोल्यूशन. जब ये विंड मिल्स चलती है ना बेटा, दिस कॉजेज पोल्यूशन दैट इज़ कॉस्टली टू सेटअप एंड डिस्टर्ब रेडियो एंड टीवी रिसेप्शन. हमारे घरों में जो सिग्नल्स आते हैं ना, विंड मिल हेल्प टू डिस्टर्ब these, as well as these are harmful to birds. These birds, they may be in the grip of the wings of the windmill. Then another is tidal energy. Tidal energy that is produced with the height of the tides of the sea. Again, non-polluting, that is the benefit advantage. Inexhaustible, कभी ये ख़त्म भी नहीं होती है. Now what is the disadvantage? अगर हम tidal energy generate करेंगे बेटा, we need to establish the machinery there, and that machinery would help to destroy the wildlife there in the sea, and it is difficult to harness. Harness होता है बेटा कंट्रोल करना, और समुद्र के पानी को कंट्रोल करना क्या आसान है? No, it is very much difficult. Now we come on to nuclear energy. What are the benefits, advantages of nuclear energy? Emits large amount of energy, बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी देता है. ये तो फ़ायदा है कि थोड़े खर्च में ज़्यादा एनर्जी मिलती है. बट व्हाट आर द डिसएडवांटेजेस? ये एक्सपेंसिव होता है, एज वेल एज जनरेट रेडियो एक्टिव वेस्ट विच इज़ हार्मफुल फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग. Now we come on to geothermal energy, energy which is produced with the energy of the earth. And advantage, benefit क्या है इसके? क्लीन एंड इको फ्रेंडली होती है, और हमेशा हमें धरती के अंदर की गर्मी से वी कैन यूज़ इट. Disadvantages: located far away from the cities and so costly to transport the electricity. शहरों से बहुत दूर होती है, and because to bring it to the cities it becomes expensive. Now we come on to the latest introduced source of non-conventional energy. It is biogas. Biogas फायदे क्या हैं? लो कॉस्ट, because whatever the waste we have there at home, if we rear the animal, that can be used in the biogas plant. Easy to operate, लगाना भी आसान है. Makes use of bio waste, जो बायो वेस्ट होता है उसका प्रयोग करना इसमें हो जाता है, सही हो जाता है. What is the disadvantages? Causes ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट, ये कार्बन गैस रिलीज करता है, and because of that it harms the environment. Let us move ahead. First of all, we will see about solar energy. Now I will be telling you in short. Solar energy that is generated with the help of the heat and light of the sun. It is available everywhere. So the energy trapped from the sun that can be used in the solar cell, and energy can be generated, electricity can be generated. Once if it is implanted, then it can be used there in a big way. Nowadays we have the different equipments to use with the help of the solar system. As we know, we can or we have the solar heaters, solar cookers, even the street lights, in the traffic signals, they also work with the help of the solar panels. Now we come on to wind energy. Wind energy ये कभी ख़त्म नहीं होती है, and windmill they have been used for grinding grain. चक्की का जो आटा पीसता है ना बेटा, वो इससे चलता है. Lifting water since times, और वाटर को भी, पानी को भी उठाने के लिए these were used. And wind farms, they have been in use there in the different coastal region, and they are always implanted on the raised portion like on the mountains, so that the strong and the steady winds may help them to work fast. These wind farms, they are mostly in Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK and USA and Spain. They all help to work with the help of the wind energy. Next we come on to the nuclear power. Nuclear power that is obtained from energy stored in the nuclei of the atom. जो एटम होता है, अणु के केंद्र में जो एनर्जी होती है बेटा, that is obtained from that, and that is the radioactive element like uranium and thorium. They are the radioactive. These help to generate the electricity power in large amount, but they are harmful for mankind. The greatest producer of nuclear power, they are USA and Europe. Europe is the continent, but mostly the countries in Europe, they depend on this. In our country, Rajasthan and Jharkhand, they have the large deposits of uranium. Like we have there the nuclear power station there in Kalpakkam, that is in the southern part of our country. Kega in Karnataka, that is also used there. That nuclear power we have there in Narora, Uttar Pradesh, Kota, Rajasthan. There we have in Rana Pratap Sagar near Kota. So that was about the nuclear power. Now I will like to show you the image of the nuclear power plant, how the energy that is converted. Again, there are the turbines, there the nuclear reactor plant that help to generate the steam, and that steam help to turn the turbines. From turbine the electricity is generated with the help of the generator, and then electricity is supplied to the other parts of the city or the country. These are the images of the biogas plant, geothermal energy, as well as the tidal energy. Now we come on to geothermal energy. Heat energy obtained from the earth, heat energy obtained from the earth, that is known as geothermal. Geo means earth, thermal means that is obtained from the depth of the earth, and that help the temperature in the interior of the earth rises steadily. जैसे जैसे हम नीचे जाते जाएंगे, the temperature increases, and that help to bring the hot springs on the surface of the earth. This heat energy that is used to generate power known as geothermal energy, and it is used for cooking, heating and bathing. अगर कभी बच्चों आपको पता है, that is in our state also, in the district of Gurgaon, and the name of the place is Sohna. कभी देखना बच्चे जाके. Then geothermal energy that is mainly produced in USA. USA is the largest geothermal power plant, has the maximum plants which produces energy. The others are New Zealand, Iceland, Philippines and the Central America. In our country, the geothermal energy is produced there in Manikaran, that is in Himachal Pradesh, and Poga Valley there in Ladakh. Okay beta, here I want to tell you the first tidal energy station was built in France. अब आगे चलते हैं, that is the tidal energy, जो इसे बोलते हैं बेटा ज्वारीय ऊर्जा, जो कि समुद्र की लहरों से उत्पादन होता है इसका. एनर्जी जनरेटेड फ्रॉम टाइड्स, दैट इज नोन एज tidal energy, and the tidal energy that can be controlled by building dams at the narrow opening of the sea, and during high tide the energy of the tide that is used to turn the turbine. जैसे टरबाइन के अंदर पानी, ये प्लांट के अंदर पानी जाएगा बेटा, and that would help to turn the turbines, and these turbines would help to generate the electricity. Russia, France and the Gulf of Kutch, Russia and France, they are the other countries, but Gulf of Kutch in our country that help to produce the tidal energy. Now we come at last biogas. Biogas, as I have told you, it is the latest source of non-conventional energy, and whatever the bio waste we have here there at home, that can be used there in the biogas plant. Not only that, but the waste of the animals that also is put there, that turns into slurry, एक liquid material बन जाता है बेटा, and that liquid material help to generate gas. Gas tank has the connection with the kitchen there in our houses. The people those have established it. And what is the other benefit of this biogas? The waste left over there in the biogas plant, that can be used in our fields as manure, and it is not very much costly but very much popular there in our rural areas. Now all these were the ways to generate, to read about or to get the new ways to read about the non-conventional sources of energy. Children, on page 39 in our book, you will read how the energy can be saved there at home, and it is must to read because there are the ways given to save the energy at home. Thank you very much.